What's up, guys? Totfc workout series, home body weight, no equipment needed, no weights, no dumbbells, no kettlebells, no bands. We use stuff that we can find at home, grocery bags, chairs, couches, and there's always alternatives if you can't use either. Thursday's workout is going to consist of, we're going to target the lower body and also our core region. We're going to do 3 circuits. Each circuit will be 4 rounds, about 60-90 second rest in between. We'll finish with a finisher, some legs and some core as well, and we're going to start to warm up with some single leg stability and calf raises. So you'll need a grocery bag with some weight in here. Again, my sweet potatoes and onions, still haven't cooked them yet, probably today. Again, if you don't have this, or if it's too difficult for you, you can use a toilet paper roll, anything just to pass around your back. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be standing on our single leg, and there's two things you can do. You can just work on passing it around your back with your eyes open. Okay, if you want an added challenge, we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to work it around our back. This is going to help get some blood flow into our ankles and knees. After you do 10 reps each leg, we're just going to do some calf raises. So you can find anywhere on the wall. You can do single leg. You can do double leg. It's completely up to you. You pick your number for the calf raises. Excuse me, I'm gonna pick 100. And other than that, we'll start right now. So I'll show you the first round. You'll take about 30-60 seconds and repeat. And then once we get through 3 rounds of this, 3 times, then we'll move on to our first circuit, okay? So again, I'm gonna do mine with my eyes closed. Make sure you switch counterclockwise. Change it up. That's 10. We switch legs. Ooh, this one's different. This one's harder. Ooh. Switch. Okay, that's my 10. I'm gonna go do my calf raises. I'm probably gonna start out with 50 each leg, single leg the first time, and the next time through I might do double leg, 100 straight, and then the third I might mix. It's completely up to you. Whew. So that's one round of that. We've got 2 more, and then we'll start our first circuit, okay? I also forgot to mention on the deadlifts, if you want to do it single leg, but you find yourself losing your balance and you can't stick with one leg the entire time like this, you can come up, you can go down, come up, reset. Same thing. Okay? And again, very important to maintain that spine and keep that arch. Make sure your back is flexed. You never want to round it ever, okay? Ever. Okay, so once you've finished your stability exercise and calf raises, we're going to move on to our first circuit. That is going to involve 3 exercises. First exercise, hanging squats. So I have set up 2 chairs here. You could set up 2 couches. You could stack some books if it's safe. Either way, and what you can use, I have like this concrete mix that my mom left here. You can still use your grocery bag. You know, you could use a backpack with books in it, anything. But essentially, we are going to be doing squats. Okay. I'm just going to demonstrate a couple before I move through the circuit. So we're going to go trying to keep our back nice and straight. I'll turn around just so you can see. Back is nice and neutral, slightly arched. Up. Again, if you don't have anything where you can stand between, you can still come down to the ground and come up, okay? We're going to superset this with couch deadlifts. So you can do this bilaterally or unilaterally, but it's up to you. I added suitcase on the couch for further load. And essentially, if you're going to do bilaterally, you're just going to get close. Make sure our back is nice and straight, neutral, arched. We don't want to come around the back like that. Stay tight, use your core. That's one. And then if you're going to do single leg, same idea. Okay. That is exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is just going to be leg raises for core. And we're going to hold on to a couch or something. If you don't have anything, that's still fine. You can still raise your legs up. So you're going to control the descent. So slow, 3 to 5 seconds on the way down, up. If you want to add a challenge, you bring your butt off the ground and do the same thing. That is our first circuit, 4 times through. The reps for the hanging squats, I'm going to do 20 to 30. If you feel like that's too much for you based on the load or just in general, do your own number. Again, it's something you want to improve on each week. the single leg deadlifts or bilateral deadlifts. We're gonna do 10 to 15 reps. Again, same idea, and I'm gonna aim for 10 to 15 on the leg, the core raises, okay? So I'm gonna go through one time without music or anything, and then I'll chuck on music for the next 3 rounds, just because every time I throw up these workouts on YouTube, they take them down with the music. So I just want to make sure I have one good working set with you guys to see, in case they do take everything down, I can still post this. Okay. It's 25. On to our deadlifts. Whew. That will wake you up. Okay, that's 10. I'm using the sweater just for a little bit of comfort. I have the mat here just to hold these in place. There you have it. That's our first working set through the first circuit. Take about 60-90 seconds, reset, get back at it another 3 times, and then we'll move on to our next circuit.
If you really getting money, then it's ready to go. I'm on the phone with a bitch that says she want to smoke. Click on the...
All right. As you can see, I'm sweating. My heart rate is definitely elevated. I brought the chairs back into the kitchen. We don't need those anymore. Our next superset circuit is going to be 3 exercises. Okay, trying to get this even for the demonstration. So the 3 exercises, I want you to try to find, you can still, again, you can use your bag. I'm probably going to use the same concrete container, the mixer. Anything, you know, if you have a fruit bowl, similar to this right here, okay? We are going to do single leg iso Bulgarian split squats. So you're gonna come down just about to 90. You're gonna shift your weight on your leg. You don't want too much strain on your hip flexor from holding up with this portion of your body. This is what's gonna hold you up. And we're just gonna squeeze the bowl, or you can hold single arm if it's too light, and we're gonna work the bicep area as well at the same time. We're gonna hold that 30 seconds, okay? Each leg, again, you can still do the same thing, you know? You can hold your bag like this if it's heavy. You can hold it up here, okay? And again, the farther you are back, the more strain there is on your hip flexor. The farther you are forward, you're going to be using the leg to hold you up. And that's what we want to target, our leg. Next exercise, overhead lunges. If you have a backpack, again, you can use this still if you want. We're going to be moving forward and back with the same leg, 10 reps. Again, if that's too much for you, you can go down to 8, 6, 5. But we're going to be going forward lunge, backward lunge, forward lunge, backward lunge. Okay? Forward and back is 1 rep. Okay? And the last exercise, I'm going to use my suitcase. It is heavy. Bunch of books and shit in here. If you have a suitcase that you can load a bit, that's great. We're going to do Zercher squats, so we're just going to hold the load in front of us. Those are our 3 exercises. So again, the isometric Bulgarian split squats, 30 seconds to 60 seconds each leg. It's up to you. If that's too much, 15, 20 is good to start. Again, it's all about improving the next time. The lunges, 10 reps. Again, up to you. And then the Zercher squats, we are gonna do 10 to 15 reps. Okay, if you don't have enough weight, you can add on weight, add on reps to increase the stress. So that's our next circuit, and let's get to it. So I'm going to attempt to use I'll probably use I might use this right here. that. That will challenge you, not only physically, but mentally. Oh my goodness. All right. Gather your breath. Again, this is more for stability and functionality, making sure your shoulders still have good range of motion. If you need to step in between each lunge, that's okay. The goal eventually would be able to move forward or back without having to take this step. 2, 3, 4. Give you a second. Shoulders might get a little tired. It's okay to take a little quick break. Oh man. Oh, that's one time through. We got 4 more times. Let's get it. Sorry, this one is only 3 rounds, okay? The next circuit is 4 rounds. I miscounted. So we have 2 more times through this round of exercises. and then we'll move on to the third circuit. My apologies. I just finished the second circuit. A little out of breath. That's okay, gonna reset and we're gonna attack the last circuit before we have some core and body weight squats at the end. Just a reminder, I'm not immune to the same feelings you guys get when you guys get tired. You know, I've just built up a really sound foundation that helps me. But same time, mentally, sometimes I just want to stop, but can't. Just got to get through, because the feeling when you finish is going to make it way better than if you just quit halfway through. That being said, I'm just gonna take 30 seconds, gather my breath, have a drink of water, and I'll explain the next set. Okay, so first exercise, we have 3, is side to side skater hop. So you're gonna start on one leg, jump to the other, jump back. So just landing on balance, trying to get as much distance as possible. The next exercise is a skater squat. What is a skater squat? So single leg, back knee out, and we're gonna come down. What you can do, if you have a box or cushion, a pillow, if you can't go down all the way, you'll touch that, come back up. Again, keeping your spine neutral, right, arched. Same idea, up. What you can do as well that might help you with balance, get your grocery bag, hold this in front, come back up. Eventually, if you can touch the ground, that's what you want. That being said, that's not easy. And the third exercise is Superman core. So again, if you can't do this, you can do leaning on the couch with your elbows. Touch, back out. If you need balance, bring your arm back, come back in, and gather. If you can start on the ground, that's better. Those are your Superman. So those are our 3 exercises. So again, I'll go through with you one time, and then after you finish, we're gonna do this 4 times, 60, 90-second rest in between. After you finish, take a break, and then we have a little bit left and we're done, okay? Also, the skater bounds or hops, I'm gonna do 10 reps, which counts as over and back is 1, okay? Same thing, 10 to 15 reps on the skater squats. And then the Supermans, it's up to you, the core. I'll aim for probably 15 each stance, but here we go. Again, if you can't get down to that, stack something on top of it, books, until your knee touches. Each week, try to lower that. Three more times through. That's it for the circuits. As you can see, my shirt's soaked. We're almost done. The finisher is bodyweight squat, bodyweight jump squat combo. We're gonna do a set of 10. And a set of 10 includes one of each. So 20 total reps, 10 squats, 10 jump squats. I'm gonna pick 5 sets for myself. If you're done and you can only do one set, that's fine. Next week, the goal is to do 2. The following week, 3, okay? So what that's gonna look like is just squat, squat jump, squat, squat, squat. And that's a set. Pick what you want, finish strong. Thursday, Totfc home body weight workout series coming from you, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hope you got a good sweat, good workout. Hydrate, eat, stretch.